Hello. Right now in Iran, something very serious is happening, and I want to break it down clearly and simply so you understand why it matters. Since late December 2025, protests have spread across 31 provinces and more than 110 cities, making this one of the largest nationwide uprisings Iran has seen in years. It started because the economy is collapsing. The Iranian rial has crashed, and around 1.4 million rials to $1, and food and basic living costs have jumped more than 50%, leaving many families unable to afford essentials. But this didn't stay just about money. Very quickly, these protests turned into open calls for political change. Student workers, shop owners, and everyday people flooded the streets, openly chanting against corruption and authoritarian rule. The government responded with force. More than 2,000 people have been arrested, and dozens of deaths has been confirmed. And human rights groups warned the real numbers are likely higher. To control the narrative, Iranian authorities also imposed a near total internet and phone blackout, one of the most severe shutdowns in years, cutting people off from the outside world and making it harder to see what's really happening on the ground. Despite that, we know security forces have used tear gas, mass arrest, and in some cases live ammunition. Officials even labeled protesters as enemies of the state, language that carries extreme consequences under Iranian law. Yet even the rest of the protests continue. That tells you something important. That isn't just another burst of anger. This is a movement driven by an economic desperation, political repression, and a growing belief among the Iranian people that silence is no longer an option. The world is watching the Iranian people that silence is no longer, I'm sorry. The world is watching. Governments and human rights groups are speaking out, but the real story is the courage of the people who keep showing up despite knowing the cost. And as this continues to unfold, it is critical that we pay attention, stay informed, and don't let these voices be erased by censorship or silence. I'll continue following this closely to inform on the stories like this and understand what's really happening beyond the headlines. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It helps this message reach more people and keeps these conversations going. Thank you, and until next time, peace.